can open QGIS first from the main window, right? Load your raster file landuse.tiff, right? Landuse.tiff is available in your working drive. You can go and trace your working drive where exercise 7 folder will be there. You can go to layers, add layer, add. So first one, you are going to take raster layer, right? Raster to vector. So add a raster layer, landuse.tiff, right? This window will pop up. After that, you can here go to your working drive, which is available in your drive. Go to exercise 7, right? Data, raster data, land use, open, right? Add, close this window. So now your data has been loaded in your uh, display page, right? Now, after loading the file, you can go to raster here, right? Go to conversion, right? So here, raster to vector, which is polygonize tool. So choose polygonize, right? A pop-up window will be opened by default. The input layer will be selected as landuse.tiff, right? Already it's by default landuse.tiff. So in the vectorize column, click the button next to it here, right? So click this button next to it, right? You have to save the output, that is raster to vector, which that output file should be saved in your working drive. So save to a file, right? And choose your working drive, that is raster data, raster to vector. I have already done, so the output file is here. You can give a, I can give a new file name, that is ras to vector new, and give new, right? Here it's shape file, save, right? Then click run on this window. Click the button run, right? So this process will take few seconds. After that, the completion of after the completion of this conversion, you will get a completion message, right? After seeing this, close the window, right? Now your vector file is ready. Raster to vector conversion has been made, right? So this is how you have to process your conversion, that is raster to vector. So your land use .tiff is not now converted into a usable, editable shape file, that is vector file, right? Which is now available in ras2vec new, right? Now you can change the symbology, and you can edit and see the features, like simple fill is there. If you want, you can remove the fill and give the boundary different color, etc., right? So I am giving new color white, right? Otherwise You can uncheck this box, right? Right click over here, check your uh, attribute table, go to properties, where you can change the unit as meters, right? And then you can check to give OK. Now it's out of coverage, so it's not coming. Let us keep it in the same unit, default unit. Right. Now you can check open attribute table. Right. Attribute table is having digital numbers stored as 0 and 1. Right. So you can check this. Other than that, what are the other informations that you need to make? You can create, you can edit the table and add the fields and enter the name of the road. Anything if you want to add, you can add. Right. So now the data is not added, only the features are digitized. So we have converted a raster image into vector data. Now only the digital numbers are stored as attribute values. Right. So this is how you have to completely vectorize the data. Raster to vector conversion should be made using the polygonize tool. Next, we'll move on to the next conversion, that is vector to raster conversion. Right. Right. Now you can uncheck this box and try to add another add layer. Now what type of data we have to add? We have to add a vector data. So add vector layer, and here you go to your working drive, that is vector data here in exercise 7, Tamil Nadu.shp shapefile, right? Add that and click add. So now your file is ready in the display, right? It is a fold. It's not a shape file. Just a minute. Right. So when you right click over here and zoom to layer, make a zoom to layer, the image will be displayed here, right? So make it so. You can change the color also, because I don't like the Nadu in the gray color. So I'm changing that into green color, right? I want it to be green. So I'm selecting green. Okay, fine. Right. Now what we have to do, this vector file should be this vector file should be converted into a raster file, right? So what I have to do, I have to convert vector, right? Analysis tools, it is available only in raster, right? Raster conversion is there, right? Conversion here. Rasterize tool is available in raster only, so don't confuse rasterize vector to raster, right? So here you can see the input loading, that is Tamil Nadu, which is loaded as an input shape file here, right? So some of the values you have to give here. So listen to me. First, you have to give some of the values. Fixed value to burn, right? So which is an optional value. You can give it as 1, right? So note on the values which I am giving here, you try to give the same so that you will get the output properly. So this depends on your scale of the image only. So here give georeferenced units, right? And here you can give some value 001, right? Which is width or horizontal resolution, you can give 0.001, and height or vertical resolution, which also you can give the same value 0.001, right? And output extent, next one is, sorry, here if you scroll, then these values will change. 001, right? 001, right? Then click outside and then yes, 001. Now output extent is not set, so you have to set the output extent for within which the conversion should be made. So you can select from here, right? So different options are there. Output extent. You can click the output extent, right? Calculate from the layer map or the current map canvas extent. So you can calculate from current layer itself, right? From layer, that is Tamil Nadu, from the current layer, right? Then you can, next one is assigned a specified data, specified no data value to the output bands. So which is optional. You can give the value here, not set. You can give the value as minus 90, 999.000. Okay. And then profile. Some advanced parameters you can give. Rasterized. Temporary file where you have to save, you have to give. Save to the file, right? So within the raster data folder itself, I'm giving ras to vec, right? I'm giving new. Save, right? Now you can run, right? I think I have given everything. Here also you can give advanced parameters. Profile value you can select as default, and output data type here you can give integer 16, right? Scroll down, and here I think this pre-initialized value you can give 6, simply 0 here, 0.00. Can no, not set is not available. It's a initialize the output image with value, pre-initialize the value with 0, right? And then rasterize. Okay, everything else has been given. Right, now run. Now your converted data is ready in the display. You can close the window and check. RAS to vec new is ready. Now you can uncheck this and check the value. Check properties, symbology, black and white. Now you can convert that into color band also, right? Color gradient also is single band gray. This is here you can give multi-band color, and you can give any multi-band color also. You can set and give, right? Instead of gray. As of now, I'm giving red color. It's going out of the window. I click OK. Right. So this is how you have to convert the layers from raster to vector and vector to raster. Right. Understood? So let us check the class values here in raster file. Go to properties. Right. We'll check single color. Selected unique values will give. The values will try to classify. There are two values only. Here 0 and 1 is there. You can remove this. This one you can remove, right? Remove because the outside which color is not required. So you can remove. Now apply. Only you will get this red portion, right? Yes. So this is how you have to remove the boundary color. You can remove only this value. This image we require, right? So now, so this is a raster file now having the value 1. So this is the perfectly converted vector into raster data, right? So this is how you have to convert both the files. Complete the exercise and bring for the next class, right?